So, Courtney, a few months ago, you and I were at Twickenham at the launch of the Tyrrells Premier 15s. 17 rounds later, there's one round to go, and you're still in with a shout at the playoffs. Did you expect it to go this well?
I mean, maybe it wasn't expected, but everyone had hoped it had gone like that well, and we'd worked for it to go that well. It's just, you know, the icing on the cake for us to actually be in this position where we could take that top 4 spot. That would be pretty incredible.
And when you look at the team that went up and played the first game up at Darlington Moden Park Sharks, came away with a win, and you compare it to the Gloucester-Hartpury who are playing now, the team has come a long way, hasn't it? Oh
yeah, massively. It's come. We've improved so much as a team. We've obviously had people come back in, like international players that have obviously helped with the experience side of the team, and the girls that just come to training week in, week out. It's just, the improvements has been incredible. Just as well as a team, we're just so much more like fitted together, sort of thing. Everyone's getting on like really well, and we know we've got each other's back, sort of thing. And the strength and depth in the squad has been really important. You mentioned the internationals, when the likes of Sarah and Ellie and Kelly and the Welsh girls have been away. Other girls have come in, taken their spots in the team, and yet the team has carried on performing. Yeah, massively. I mean, it's not a club where you kind of sit here and your shirt's just given to you. You know you've got to earn it. Like, even the girls that go away with internationals and the girls that come up and really, you know, own that shirt, sort of thing, when they come back, it's not just like guaranteed that everyone's going to get it, which is a really good way to be, and I know the girls really appreciate that. So, you know, you've got to train hard to earn your shirt. And obviously it's looking like a shootout between yourselves and Loughborough Lightning for that final playoff spot. What have you learned from the game at Loughborough back in December? We've learned a lot of things from that game and since that game as a team. So we know that we haven't really performed for a full 80 minutes at the moment. Like, we've really peaked and we've played our best rugby in the last few games, but we just need to hold it out for that last 80 minutes. Like in the Loughborough game last time, we played some really amazing rugby in the second half, but we just let it slip, sort of thing, in the first half, and we weren't good enough. So we know that if we've got that performance for that full 80 minutes, that we can be really dangerous. Now, so many of the girls either work here at Hartpury, are former students or are current students. I mean, for someone who wants to play rugby and combine it with an education, it's such a great place to come to, isn't it? Oh yeah, definitely, completely. Like, I came here for college myself, and I would never ever regret that decision. It was the best decision I made. And thinking about it now, like, the facilities that they had for the uni, it's really good, and the girls that have come here that might not have played before, that even are just doing uni rugby, coming to our training, are learning so much. I would definitely recommend it to anyone. And on the day when you take on Loughborough a week on Saturday, wouldn't it be great if as many of those students came down from the halls of residence and gave you all the backing? You're their team after all. Yeah, completely. And I do think that we will get a lot of support. I know when we played Bristol home here, because it was such an important game, we had a massive crowd, and I'd like to think that we'd have a massive crowd here against Loughborough to come support us.